look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to me.
I just realized my voice thing was muted. So, what is up, guys? TechSage, and we are playing more Skyrim. So today, we talked to Dexy. He said he was blind because he didn't do the right ritual for the Elder Scroll. Now we got to do the right ritual, or else we'll go blind. Which is kind of funny because, if I recall correctly, we read an Elder Scroll and nothing bad happened to us.
I think that might have been what we were waiting for.
Let's read the scrolls. That's one. That's two. That's three.
I just thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
I saw God.
I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this Darkfall Cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
While we're here, sometimes this pond will be full of rare fish that you'll need for the fishing subquest. Which, by the way, after I'm done with all the DLC, I'll start doing... Oh, fighting now.
Victory is your...
You must.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Honestly, a Serana build would be pretty fun. She literally just uses destruction magic and conjuration. The strongest destruction magic and the strongest conjuration. She's like spiking everything with ice spears and just resurrecting them. Apparently somebody owns this stuff, but the bed is okay to use.
It's so nice. Rocks and valley, crevices.
And the cave is way over there. Let's get it. I think we got Forsworn up there. Let's use the mace.
Huh? Now you're mine.
Hang on. Oh no, it's these dudes.
Roll.
Now we got the full armor set. Add that to my collection. The full helmet is honestly pretty cool looking if you're... Well, before there was like the Crusader Creation Club pack, there was the Dawnguard full helmet if you wanted a bucket head knight look. You know, I really enjoyed that Half-Life 2 playthrough. I'm happy other people were watching the videos too. I posted them, I saw, man, nobody's watching this, and then I come back like a few days later, and suddenly some of those videos have like 10 plus views. Thank you. It's like my friend said, just just crank out videos, post them, and keep a good uploading schedule. I say as I took like a 10-day hiatus, and you'll do really well. It'll take a while for people to want to subscribe to you, but still. I need to one day lock in and get good with editing so I can add some more flair to these videos. And also, I think you have to link your bank account to your YouTube channel so that you get money from ads and whatnot. I don't know. Enough trauma dumping, let's get to this cave. This is a Dwemer Convector. This is a part of a quest involving the Mage College. Thank you. Darkfall Cave. We've made it. I'm also gonna re-download Oblivion and keep my and I might just start a new Oblivion playthrough where I do things the right way. Or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm honestly just having fun uploading videos of whatever. Heck, after I'm done with this long Skyrim playthrough, I'm gonna download Half-Life 2 and play through episode 1. Whoa! This is not what I expected. Actually, it is. I played through this DLC before. Still doesn't make it any less shocking. You know what's funny? Let me test if I'm actually right about this. I don't think frostbite spiders are immune to their own venom. Healing, oh no, cure poison, resist fire potions. We're gonna find a lot of those in this cave.
Why would anyone want to say it?
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelibor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel.
This is the Temple of Auriel?
Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the Way Shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
So this guy is one of the last pure snow elves. They were a race of elves that once basically ruled over Tamriel before humans showed up.
This structure is known as a Way Shrine. They're used for meditation. Chantry is a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines to our initiates. You dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the Way Shrine. See the next Way Shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from Way Shrine to Way Shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many Way Shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
So I need to fill this at each Way Shrine.
Once you've located a Way Shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off
This
then.
may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
We're good. Let's get to it. So the Snow Elves, they used to be the sort of rulers of Skyrim before the before humans took over and drove the drove the snow elves to seek the Dwemer for help. The Dwemer betrayed the Falmer and enslaved them, turning them into these things by feeding them mutated mushrooms. And despite the Falmer being blind, cave-dwelling creatures, they're still some of the best archers in the game. And they use these things called charis as beasts of burden, as food, as weapons, and also to make houses. And armor. What time of the day is it? Let me see. It's still daylight outside, so that means we got Dawn Fang.
Done and done. Okay, that's weird.
Where did you get the skeleton from? I'm not even gonna ask.
Who's there?
Something funny you could do if you play as a necromancer in this game, when you get the Staff of Worms, which allows you to permanently resurrect something, you can take a dead body, give it all kinds of overpowered melee stuff, resurrect it, and then you just have this really strong dude following you around. Or resurrect a Draugr Deathlord from the end of a dungeon. Or resurrect a Dwemer, I mean a Dremora. Which is actually the play a lot of that I've seen in a few Fevi videos. Hey Serana, watch this. Safe. You noticing some bizarre looking deer running around this place? We are truly not in Kansas anymore. So these things, if you don't harvest them quickly, they open up and spray poison, and the poison makes your character cough really, really loudly. It's annoying. Like, the voice actor sounds like he genuinely caught something, and that's why he was coughing.
Welcome and
Yes.
behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Yes.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the way shrine of illumination. Are you prepared to honor the virtues of Ariel and fill your vessel?
I already told you yes. Now let's do this. This DLC, tell me what a ewer is. I'm not kidding. I never heard or saw any use of the word ewer in all of the time I was in school, in real life, anything like that. It was just in this DLC. Apparently a ewer is just another fancy term for a pitcher. Getting close to leveling up more. Like I said, off camera, I'm probably gonna level smithing or something to get my level up to at least 30. What do I do with level 30? We get access to the best DLC in, the best armor in the game, the ebony mail. As you can see, our sword is glowing. We're on a pretty good kill streak right now. That's what we'd like to see.
Welcome, Initiate.
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift.
So you've noticed, Knight Paladin Gelibor, he says the names of, like, different interpretations of Ariel. One of them that's real interesting is Alkosh. Alkosh is the Khajiit incarnation of Ariel, or Akatosh.
Where this one goes.
My god, Serana, you scared me with that. Anyways, the Khajiit portray all of their gods as cats, and Alkosh, I think, is known as the first cat. Just a little bit of lore trivia for you. There we go. Now we can actually heal. Here we'll find gold and this thing. After this DLC is over, you can take all these Elder Scrolls you have and give them to Urag Groshub in Winterhold's College of Magic and stuff, and he gets so happy. He's like, "Oh, really? Oh, thank you. This is amazing. If only Septimus Cygnus were here to see this." Yeah, if only. And he gives you 1,000 gold for each one.
You've reached the way.
Yes.
Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
It is really cool out here. A long time ago, when I had this on Xbox, on the Xbox One, I played with mods, and one of the mods I played with allowed me to use or put like flying whales all over the area. Which, yes, in the Elder Scrolls lore there are flying whales.
Does this ice feel a little thin to you?
It's fine, we can swim. They say that if you were to fall in freezing waters like this, in real life, you would be dead almost instantly. Water dragons. Ice water dragons.
I'll bring you down.
Stay out of the water. That's one down. Notice how they don't, well, because they have to use the same dragon skeleton, but they don't have teeth. These really are water dragons, mostly meant for catching fish. Dude, if this game was like more cinematic, that would have been one of the coolest boss fights in the game. It already was cinematic, like dragons diving in and out of the ice water like that. That was really cool, but golly, if this game had cutscenes, that would have been one heck of an introduction. Flawless Ruby. Okay, hold up. Save right there. We are never going to get another chance at a flawless ruby like that again. That is really good. What are we going to use that for? To get one of the best shields in the game later on. Let's head over here real quick and visit the locals. I mean, we already have visited the locals, but there's an even more local here that we gotta visit. There he is, Frost Giant.
Bruce, Roka!
you'll find several of these frost giants all over this Forgotten Vale, and they'll have these paragons. What you do with the paragon, you stick it in this doorway thing, and it'll take you to a neat little location with some goodies. And if you're lucky, you might find a flawless ruby here, which we are not. It's mostly just garnets, amethysts, and no pearls. And a regular ruby.
Do you need something? If you think it'll help.
There's the dude we gotta talk to. One of those paragons we find will lead us to one of the other best shields in the game. This game has a lot of good shields. Ysgrimmor's shield, Targe of the Blooded, Shield of Solitude, Spellbreaker, and the one we're gonna get probably.
You've arrived at the...
Yes.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Anyway, just get out of this.
That's 4 out of 5. One more. This canyon will be crawling with Falmer. We must be ready. We need to get up there for something. Sweet, level up. More health and we gotta get up to 70 to get this bad boy. What is this bad boy? That's Necromage. Because this doesn't have like the unofficial patch and all that stuff, it'll actually work for us. But what that does is spells are effective against undead, which also means that any spell you cast on yourself as an undead is effective as well. There he is.
Who's?
There's a little ring right here for us. Gold sapphire ring. That's 2 of the frost giants down. You missed. Alright, before we go any further, this would be a good spot to end the video. Hang on. Actually, before we end the video, let's go see what this Emerald Paragon leads to. And then we'll end the video, because I'm trying to keep it to, like, keep it short, like under an hour at least now with these videos.
Who's?
It's actually been a while since I've done the Paragon doorway thing, so both you guys and me don't know what's going to be behind them. This will be fun for us both. Where is this? Careful not to get swept up by the river. Oh, this gets us a Elven Greatsword and a new bow. Some more ancient Falmer tome to read, or to bring to that guy. And a chest of goodies. And a good view of this place. Nice. Alright, I'll end the video here. We've made it to the Forgotten Vale, and our adventure will continue in the next video. Well, in the next video I make of Skyrim. But for now, this has been the Tech Sage. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, have fun.